Hey guys, EJ Nelson here. Welcome back to Lego Set Reviews. This time, it's actually going to be a basic Lego set this time. In today's Lego Set review, we are going to be looking up the Lego DC superhero, Batman, the classic TV series Batcave. It is an interesting build. This set cost me $330.99. Well, actually, $329.99 to be precise, but if you even add that up. It's a really interesting build. I really love the original Batman series before the Dark Knights even happened. Of course, already. We have the minifigures. Let me focus on. Very interesting characters. Some are okay. Well, some designs are okay. My only favorite thing is the Batmobile, which we'll get to sometime. So we'll be working our way right up to the minifigures. And yeah, let's get this started. Okay guys, before we get started, alright, this is what the background is going to look like. We have the classic Batman movie right here, and of course we're going to have the Dark Knight movie here. Even though, you know, I decided why not have like the Dark Knight movies in the background, because even though it's supposed to be representing with Batman, right? Anyway, let's get started. Okay, our first minifigure we're going to be looking up is the Cape Crusader himself. The Batman. So, of course, he's a really interesting, good-looking design of him, of course. But the only thing that got me a little bit confused, of course, is the new, the Bat's helmet, of course. Yes, of course. Yes. This is a new Lego piece, of course, which, of course, you guys seen this, like, in the Joker's, playset, and of course, yes, but of course, even though, yeah, this is a really interesting new piece, of course, but even though we never get, like, a chance to have, like, Batman showing, like, his eyes, like, his actual eyes, like, a minifigure's eye, of course. Yeah, that still kind of sucks. So we just get our basic, like, when we, like, take off the helmet, of course, as we just get our usual, like, Batman minifigure that will have our usual, like, line piece here going across to show, like, the helmet piece. Yeah. But even though, he has kind of like a double-sided head, of course, so first off, he gets, like, a little smirk. But then when if we ever swirl around, he gets like a bear face, like a face, ready to kick butts. There's face, so of course. So let's put that back on. So of course the torso, of course, kind of looks good. Just it does look like the original Batman. Like as I remembered, we have the little bat symbol, of course. Sorry, let me get a little closer. Let me just focus on that. Yeah, right there. If you can tell, we have the bat logo on his belt and his bat symbol himself from the classics. And then we have here the cape, of course. We have like a basic fabric cape now. Like usually, it's just like the old Lego sets, of course. Like they usually have their like kind of like hard cloth version now, but now we have just a basic smooth cloth, which is kind of okay. But of course, at any time, like if this ever gets old, of course, like the strings inside of the cape will probably come out, and then if you ever dare like pull it, it'll just lose the fabric on this. So yeah, just close precautions, kids, in the future, of course, and even yourself. Anyway, if you remove or just pull up his cape like this, of course. Let me focus on that. Sorry about that. We get a back printing of the belt and even the cape itself. And also the cool thing, of course, on this, we even have like printed boots going all around on the legs. We never seen anything like this before, even though any single set, of course, in like superhero sets, And of course, they have like printed legs, and even Lego Dimension characters, they even do something like that too now, which is a really cool design. Of course, it's a really interesting thing, which I really love this good-looking Batman. Except like, even though I do like the, even though the helmet is kind of cool though, like we do have like kind of like matching like the from the original, but the only thing we'll still end up with is just the white eyes and for his helmet and all that stuff. But still, it's a really good looking Batman. So yeah, moving on. Okay guys, you probably would guess it, of course. I decided to do Batman's most true identity, Bruce Wayne. So of course, we never had a chance to see Bruce Wayne again. Well, actually, no. Now it's 3 times now that Bruce Wayne appeared in a Lego Batcave set, of course. Yeah, there we go. Like, Bruce Wayne in the 2005 Lego set, probably get me wrong. But tell me in the comments below if you know what year was the original Bruce Wayne's in, like, the first Lego Batman set and then the second Lego Batman sets, or the first Lego DC superhero sets. Yes, of course. And of course, like, yeah, like, yeah, so like the 2005 Batman Batcave, and the Lego DC superhero Batcave, the first Lego DC Batcave, and all that stuff. But anyway, so we get Bruce Wayne again in another Batman set, and like another Batcave set. So of course, this is a really cool look to the Adam West Batman, which I'm really kind of okay with. Even though it looks like, if you look very carefully, it looks like he's wearing like a kind of like a Hawaiian shirt. But yeah, but of course he's wearing like a good like dress shirt and dress jacket, of course. Sorry. And it has kind of like this like little, what was it? I think it was kind of like a, let me think right now. A badge or something? Maybe. Or a pin, actually, it's a pin, yeah. Yes, and if you look very carefully on that red piece right there, that is actually a handkerchief. So yeah, that's a really good thing. So of course, when we turn his head around, it just shows like the printing going on in the back, nothing too much. Just some torso going on in the front. And then we have his hair, kind of good for his hair, but of course. So of course, if we turn this, yes, of course, you can see him kind of like getting a confused face. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this head, like not seen this head before, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some emotion like that. It makes me think about the Luke Skywalker in the Rancor set. Of course, that makes me think of that, but not too much. And I'm pretty sure he's seen somewhere, but maybe in the future, I'll probably, if I ever check up Lego sets, like check up Lego minifigures, of course, I'll probably check up what type of head that these sets kind of based on, like the Lego heads based on from the original sets. That should be a thing right now. Even though I noticed something on Dick Grayson. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but of course I'll figure that out soon. So yeah, there's nothing too much on Bruce Wayne though. But yeah, it's a really cool design. So our next character is the Boy of Wonder himself, Robin, or the Batman's trusty sidekick. Robin, the Boy of Wonder, of course. So of course, now we've seen him again in a Lego Batman set, but of course, Robin does appear in any type of set, of course. Now, of course, sometimes. And now we finally see him again, but of course, in the classic version. So, of course, we have a good glimpse of him again. So, of course, we have, a new design of Robin, of course, is really interesting. It kind of does resemble, kind of like from the original. Goes kind of like the getup, of course, which is kind of cool. And of course, Robin has kind of like a short cape, and of course, this one is also a fabric, like an kind of like a smooth cape, of course, just like Batman's. Like again, if you never checked out the Batman part, please do, because I talk about the cape now. Because again, people, if if there's any strings coming off if it gets old, of course, try not to pull it too much. And also, I should have mentioned back to the Batman video, of course, the only way I think I knew why these capes had to be like fabric is probably had to fit them in the Batmobile itself, or just something that is just too tough to have the cape in, all that stuff. You'll probably understand what I was talking about if I ever get to that part. So, yeah. So, of course, next we have our basic ready face Robin. Like, yeah, look at me, I'm Robin. I'm cooler than Batman, all that stuff. Yeah. Yes, he has the same hair kind of like Bruce had, but of course, Dick Grayson, of course, had the same hair too, but of course, is brown. Well, of course, Bruce's hair is brown, actually. His is black, of course. Anyways, it's just kind of like our original Robin character, of course. He kind of has that type of hair now. And of course, every single type of minifigures now have these type of hairs, of course. And of course, the cool thing about Robin, of course, has kind of like cool printings going on, like green printing and a t-shirt going on the shirt. We never seen that too much, even though we have like Bart Simpson from the Simpsons series. Of course, we do see sometimes like t-shirt minifigures. Sorry about that if you couldn't tell, but anyway, yeah, that's a really cool design. If we ever move up his cape, of course, yes, the belts, yeah, continues on the back. There's no printings on the back of sorry guys, my English is terrible, but anyway, nothing going on, nothing continuing going on, like no like printings going on, like at the back, of course. Anyway, so of course we have some printing skin legs, of course, and of course the only thing that was too much not fun, of course, is not having like the skin color continuing going on. Even the Lucky Batman, of course, had something like that. Yes, but anyway, if we take off his hair, of course, we have like a get rid, look at me, I'm awesome Robin face, and then finally he's like, oh no, bad guys kidnap me, or I'm getting my butt kicked, Batman, help me, all that stuff face, of course. So yeah, there's our Robin. Really interesting character in the Batman series. Holy Lego blocks! Our next character is Robin's true identity himself, Dick Grayson. Kind of like Bruce Wayne, these two are great to have like Batman's true identity. We never seen anything like this in any single Batcave set, but now we finally have a chance to have a Dick Grayson character, which is a really cool design, of course. Well, yeah, of course, yeah, it's a really fun design, of course. Like, even though we have like kind of like a dress shirt going on, like on the top piece, and then we have kind of like a little cozy sweater shirt, which printing on here, and then goes on the back. No like wrinkles on the shirt, of course, nothing going on. And of course the head printing, of course, this kind of makes me think of a Neville Longbottom from a Harry Potter set, like the 2011 set, of course. But yeah, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lego is like now copycatting some original Lego sets, of course, but don't worry, I'm not going to blame that. But of course, when we take off his hair, of course, this is kind of like Robin and Bruce's hair now. That's kind of a little bit weird, but yeah. What you're going to do now? Nothing. But anyway, we have like kind of like a I'm cool looking face, and then finally we get a oh no, bad guys are gonna get me, or surprise face. But of course, this head also makes me think about Marty McFly head from the Back to the Future set. But of course, it's kind of close, but almost a real copycat. But still, yes, we still have good Robin, of course. But of course, it's okay, Robin. Like, actually, it's Dick Grayson. Sorry. What am I saying? Who's Robin, of course? This is Dick Grayson I'm talking about. So yeah, this is just a dick race and there's nothing too much fun, just like Bruce Wayne. But still, having Batman Robin's true identity. And now our next character is the butler who watches over Wayne Manor, Colonel Sanders. I got you guys, it's not Colonel Sanders. He kind of does look like him a little, but no, not too much. This is actually Alfred Pennyworth. I think that's his full name, of course. Like, I'm just gonna actually call him just our usual name, Alfred, of course. The last name is a little bit confusing, but not too much. But anyway, so we have our Alfred, of course. We never seen him too much in any type of Lego Batman set, just like the original Batman sets, or our first Lego Batman sets in 2005, of course. Here's where he's bald, of course. He's like kind of like half bald, of course. There's short mustache, of course. But yeah, we never have a chance to see another Alfred again. Anyways, is it like the end of Alfred? Nope. We have another Alfred, but probably, I'm not sure, of course. It's been a while. I checked the Batman sets, of course. I never knew to, actually I knew, but even though I just don't remember too much because I sometimes have short-time memory loss. So yeah, so we have our Alfred. He has his tuxedo ready. Of course, it's kind of like a really cool design, like a good look of detail to it. You know, it's just like the tie details and the wrinkles. And then we go back. There's not too much going on except a little one wrinkle going on in the jackets. And then, yeah, it's kind of like a watching over near the Batcave. It's kind of cool. Like, he has his glasses on, and of course we can see like a little, like see his eyes and his wrinkles, of course. If we ever bring that up, let's bring that up. Like, you can tell now, like, he has like wrinkles going on in his eyes, which is kind of like a good see-through. And yeah, and of course his head, of course, is kind of like a really good happy face now. If we ever take off his hair, he goes around and he's like, really, dude? Really? Really, face? Or he looks like he's sad. I think he lost someone he loves. That sucks. But anyway, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, but even though I'm pretty sure that's like a I'm so confused face, or I'm sad. I'm really sure that's a really sad face. People in the comments be like, is he look sad, or he's like, I'm so confused face. And yeah. And also, Alfred's hair, of course, I'm not sure about the hair, of course. I'm pretty sure that's not how Alfred's hair looked in the series. But I'm pretty sure he does. But yeah, if I don't remember, probably, I'll probably check that up on the internet maybe sometime in the future. No, nothing too much on Alfred. So yeah, this is Alfred. It's great to see him back again. Now we finally move on to the villains. Terrorizing people, roaming in the Gotham streets, and planning on taking over the world. And what we get in front of you is the Joker. Not the Heath Ledger Joker, of course. Sorry, Heath Ledger, of course. But even though you are still the most iconic. But even though this is the 1960s version Joker, of course. I forget the actor who played as the Joker again, but yeah, but anyway. So, of course, this is a really cool design of the Joker, of course. It kind of looks like the Joker, like his pants, of course, kind of resembles to the Joker, of course. Having, like, stripes going down his pants and then just showing off, it just looks like the Joker, kind of like. And then finally, we even have, like, the torso that just does look like the Joker, of course. Which I really thought was cool, of course. And when we look at the back, of course, it's just nothing going on. But actually, I found out something going on in the back, of course. That something seems a little bit familiar. If we ever bring up Alfred again, you may notice the same torso is kind of like the same, of course. But if we ever bring up Bruce, of course, they even have the same torso too. The back torso too. Looks like Lego just copycats one part of the Lego set, but still, yeah, like, it's channel LOL. But anyway, so we get the Joker, of course. Yes, we have our usual like evil face, but of course, what's this? He even has a mustache. You may be asking, why does he have a mustache? Well, in the series, of course, the actor who played as him, of course, I forgot his name again, said he doesn't want to shave, so of course they decided to cover up the makeup, and then the mustache is visible throughout the series or the movie. And then of course we have our usual grin face. Yes, but if we ever move his hair, of course, we turn around. Yes, and then he gets ready for a ooh face. Ready to get his butt kicked. Yes, and it does show the mustache still. But I thought this face is kind of like goofy. And then now we put back the hair, of course, which is kind of a greenish yellow hair. And that's the second time we have another Joker have a Joker with that same hairpiece, which is kind of a little bit off. When we get the Heath Ledger Joker in the Batcave, of course, it's kind of curled down. That's kind of good to resemble the original Joker, of course. So yeah, this is kind of like the Joker. He's carrying a TNT and a potion, which I thought he would carry. Then yeah, that is the Joker. Really interesting, especially with that mustache. Hey guys, EJ7 here. This is going to be the end of part 1 now. So make sure you check out part 2, of course. I'll leave that down in the description below, even though that won't be uploaded yet. But of course, if it is uploaded, you can check that out. So yeah, see you at part 2. Bye! Oh, you think I was gone? Not yet. I also forgot. There's also bloopers, so make sure you watch that too. And yeah. Hey guys, EJ7 here. Welcome to another LEGO set review. No, not custom set this time. This time it's an actual LEGO set. And today's LEGO set, we're going to be looking up the LEGO DC comic superheroes Batman classic TV series, Batcave. It's a really interesting build. This set cost me $300.30. Sorry, I mean $300. Hey guys, EJ7 here. Welcome. Wait, what? Hey guys, EJ7 here. Welcome to LEGO set reviews. And today's LEGO set review, we are going to be looking up the LEGO DC comic superhero set, the LEGO Batman classic TV series Batcave. It's an interesting build, of course. This set cost me $330. Hey guys, EJ7 here. Welcome back to LEGO set reviews. This time, an actual LEGO set. This time, okay, our first minifigure we're gonna be checking up is the Cape Crusader. What? And now we have the man himself marching over Wayne Manor himself. Wait, what? And now finally we move on to the villains. The villains who roam into the Gotham streets, terrorizing people and all that stuff. We even have the Prince of... What? And now finally we move on to the villains. Those big... Sorry. Now we finally move on to the